My name's Simon Marshall. I'm Director of Children's Services and Chief Executive of Together for Children. I think Care Day is really important because what it does is it focuses everybody's thinking around it. Because we work with cared for and care experienced young people, see this every day. Society doesn't, and it's really important that we make sure that our communities fundamentally understand some of the challenges our young people have, but also what cared for young people bring to society. Their knowledge and experience is vital, and those voices that they've got really need to be heard. So having a special day to celebrate that, because that's what it is a celebration of our young people, that's really important for us to be able to focus everybody else's thinking.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Richardson and I'm the Interim Director of Education for Together for Children. What we know and what we hear is that the young people really feel valued and they feel a sense of worth in what they do, and that their voices have been heard, and more importantly they have been listened to, and it's really encouraging to see that sort of golden thread all the way through from the concept of a change in sort of a partnership arrangement or a new commission arrangement, and then they really see the input that they've had through their voice in terms of service delivery, and the feedback is that they really welcome that and they do feel valued in the process, and ultimately improves outcomes because we're genuinely meeting the need that is out there.
I'm Helen Monks, I'm the Director of Children's Social Care at Together for Children. Being able to work with young people from varying ages, having an understanding of children's needs is really important, being from babies right through to young adults, and having that flexibility in terms of people's communication style is really important. Relationship building is really important for all social workers. Social workers need to have the time to spend with families and spend with young people in the home and outside the home as well. They need to have time to understand their hobbies, their interests, and be able to really understand and get to know that young person to help build that relationship. Across social care, we try and keep the same social worker for as long as we can through various points to be able to make sure that relationship can be sustained and built upon.
Hi, I'm Ellie. I still go and visit the children's home that I used to live in. And I speak to the kids all the time about how important it is that they get their voice heard, and how, and the staff in the children's home, to be fair, still use me as an example, and they say, well, you can end up where Ellie is if you just put your mind to it.
Well, I'm Chantel. I'm Caitlin. As young people, and not just have that stereotype straight away, actually get to know us. As young people, it's really shown that young people are heard,
which is why we try and get voices heard so we can make sure everyone feels comfortable within care and feel comfortable with the staff that they should know, and that would make their life a lot better.
So I'm Stan Gibson. I'm a team manager with Together for Children Sunderland, and I work in the Cared For team. It's really important that the voices are heard so that they can be involved in that planning. When we have a care team meeting, we meet with all the professionals involved for the young person and their family and support networks, and we discuss what the young person wants and how we can support them to achieve that, or keep them safe sometimes. Very basic, but sometimes it's to really help people flourish.
So I'm Seamus Phillips, and I'm an ASYE social worker at Together for Children. I care because I believe every child, every young person, every adult should have an opportunity to voice their opinions, their views, their wishes, their feelings, their thoughts on the weather. It's not really boring, the football, what colour shoes they're wearing, but also what's happening in their life. It's so important that we give these young people an opportunity to share their feelings, share their views on the world, because we want to empower them. And I care because I've seen it come out the other side where, come full circle, where the worries have come in and we've completed work with the families, working collaboratively, and then coming out the other end and seeing them benefits, they're thriving. And that's a life lesson for us, but also for them.
My name's Alex and I'm a participation and engagement worker. I just think it's so important that young people have a voice and that they know that they are being considered and that they are being listened to in terms of their own care. Because if we don't listen to them, then how do we know that we're doing right by them and making sure that they're happy and content where they're living? It's amazing to know that you're a part of making sure that they feel listened to and kind of empowering them and making sure that they understand that they do have a right to be heard. I think not all young people maybe realise that, and they think that the decisions are just made about them, and I think it's so important that they know that they should be involved in those decisions and consulted in those decisions, and that they have a right to be heard and listened to.